Hey guys, what's going on? Sound here, and welcome back to Squid Game. I know, well, it's a new type of Squid Game. It's Octopus Game. Yeah, yeah. No, no. Okay, welcome back to Fishy. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that like button, comment, and subscribe if you're new. And if you're feeling very generous, there's a donate button down there, but you don't have to do that at all. It's just there if anybody feels like doing it to support me and my work. Welcome back to Fishy. Yeah, it's a visual novel if you don't know. So we're back with a friend. What now, Julie? Not broken. What's that, little megalodon? I am not broken. Sure, lie to yourself. I'm not broken. I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to help you see the truth. The truth? The truth. I am not broken. Give up. I am not broken. Stop fighting. I am not broken. Stare at your own reflection. Look yourself in the eye and say that again. I dare you. I'm not broken. You need more proof then. Go ahead. Find some. Leave. You're in a glass tunnel. Large, dark fish swim above you, around you. An enormous shadow blocks the light from above, then disappears. Was that a shark? You really don't like sharks. You keep walking. The light filtering through the water, through the kelp, through the moving fish is odd. There are plaques spaced evenly along the railing with fun facts and small blurbs about the creatures kept here. Dazed, numb, and directionless. You read them. Tuna can swim at speeds of up to 70 kilometers an hour, which is 43 miles per hour. There are over 30,000 different kind of fish, all of which have their own colors and sizes. Many fish travel in schools to protect themselves from predators. Numerous sea dwellers use camouflage to blend in with their environments and confuse their hunters. That's relatable. You're back at the kelp forest. You remember this place. The room is colder than you remember. Must have been hours since you were last here. And up ahead is that. Guys, it's me. I'm back. Toby, Monica, Delane, and Misha stand next to a kelp forest tank. So close, in fact, they're completely backlit by the light from the tank. But they don't look like that. You have no idea what a relief it is to find you guys. Silence. Not a word was said. Guys? Ah! What are they? Moray eels? Anglerfish? Crab? Spider crab? And eel? Conger eel? Run. The deep sea room. Your worst fear, your only option. Pull the large doors close behind you, and then lock them. You don't get the sense that anything's following you. But you don't want to be alone right now. You survey the room. Sleeping bags and backpacks litter the floor. There's also a small table stacked several feet high with LaCroix cans. Classic Monica. Looking closer, you spot the two familiar backpacks, yours and Misha's. But your sleeping bag isn't rolled up like the others. You see that Misha has laid out both your and her own sleeping bags next to each other right up against the glass. She'd even found the blanket in your backpack, your favorite blanket from home, and folded it neatly over your sleeping bag. That was nice of her. Dazed and tired, you sit down on your sleeping bag and stare up at the enormous tank. Huge sharks swim higher than you can see, smaller ones lurk near the bottom of the tank. It's almost like you are one in a tank, looking out a window into the ocean, beginning to scare you again. You feel your pulse rising. You feel that headache coming on. You force yourself to look. That's a very happy shark. Out of your peripherals, you see a giant shadow, bigger than the others, approach you from the right. You stare ahead, will not look away. And then, yes, you blink. Ah. In front of you swims a giant lemon shark with a prosthetic fin. Its skin shimmers under the filtered rays of light. Just as it's about to swim out of sight, it turns. It does a few passes in front of you, lingering. You get the impression that it sees you. Hey there, friend. It flips its little tail. It's not as scary as you thought it would be. I mean, sure, it's huge, but it's just swimming. It's kinda peaceful, actually. You lean back for a while and watch. No wonder he's happy. He's got a new lease on life with that tail. The shark swims around, weaving in and out of the rocks, passing the other sharks, reaching the edge of the tank, but never quite straying from where you sit. There's a plaque at the bottom of the tank titled The Ocean Guardian. It has a picture of the shark with a prosthetic fin. Read it. Meet Bruce, a lemon shark from the Atlantic Ocean. You may notice that Bruce is a little different from our other sharks. Bruce was heavily injured after a run-in with an illegal shark finning vessel. Due to the loss of his tail, or caudal fin, Bruce has been fitted with a prosthetic, which allows him to swim as gracefully as the other sharks. Despite his trauma and injury, Bruce has a calm temperament. He can be shy sometimes, but sharks are naturally social creatures, and Bruce is no exception. Bruce is especially friendly with the sharks who are new to our aquarium, and is instrumental in acclimating new sharks to the aquarium environment. Because of this, our handlers have nicknamed Bruce the Ocean Guardian. Unfortunately, due to his injuries, Bruce is unable to survive in the wild, but we are happy to provide a home for Bruce, our unique friend. You watch the sharks, the lights of the tank dance over you, and you know you're beginning to get it. Why everyone loves aquariums so much? Sitting here watching these sharks, it's actually quite serene. You think you could sit here for hours. After a while, you hear the door open. Julie! Misha runs over and hugs you. She hugs you so hard you almost fall over. I'm so glad we found you. I was so scared. Is she crying? Guys, we found Julie. She's in here. Monica looks at you and smiles sort of tiredly. Her hair is a little frizzy like she's been running around. We've been looking all over for you, Julie. Are you okay? That's good, we are pretty freaked out. Oh my gosh, Julie, finally, bro, it's you. Oh man, my heart is pounding. I was worried you fell into a tank or something. Toby, isn't there something you wanted to say to Julie? Something you've been talking about, saying for the past hour? Remember? It was something like, I swear if we ever see her again, I'll tell her. What was the rest, Tommy? Tommy? Toby. Yeah, Julie, I'm really sorry for bothering you earlier. I thought I was being funny, but then when you went missing, I realized maybe it wasn't very funny. I would have felt really bad if you got hurt or something. Anyway, sorry. And I think your arm is really cool. It reminds me of Iron Man. Pew pew. Yeah, that's it. Misha is still crying quietly on your shoulder. You've never seen her cry before. She's whispering something. Sorry. Hug her back. I'm glad you guys found me. I was scared too. Yeah, this place is kind of freaky at night. I wouldn't want to get lost here either. Bet they've got some weird stuff hidden somewhere. Misha pulls away from you, wiping her face with her hand. So my eyes are red because I'm tired, not because I was crying, by the way. I wasn't. Yeah, Misha, sure. But Julie, are you sure you're okay? There's a first aid place or like, I don't know. Your friends stare at you. They all look concerned. You look back at them and the first time tonight, you're actually okay. I'm okay. Prove it. Prove you're okay by doing the wave. Or prove you're okay by pretending to be a shark. Yeah, you're fine, you dork. Hey, you're my best friend. You're my best friend too. And you're all my best friends too. Toby. Search party is over. All your classmates filter back into the deep ocean room. Some of them hold flashlights or wear safety equipment. They're all excited to see you. They must have been really looking hard for you. Annika walks up to you and hands you a LaCroix. My parents can take you home if you want. We didn't do the cake or presents because we were looking for you. So maybe we can cut a slice of cake to go. And you can have all the LaCroix you want. I mean, the entire pile. I know we're not like best friends or anything, but like, can I hug you? Yes. Monica hugs you tight just for a second. Then lets go. Cool. Well, anyway, want me to tell my parents to take you home? You look around at your friends. They're smiling, laughing, talking as they set up their sleeping bags. Look at the tank. Bruce does another pass. You feel comforted. You feel safe. You feel accepted. I want to stay. Monica looks surprised. Oh, okay, great. Then, let's do cake, I guess. You spend the rest of the night hanging out with your friends. You eat cake, you open presents, you play games. And eventually you fall asleep. Under the watchful eyes of the Ocean Guardian. Alright, and that was Fishy, ladies and gentlemen. Big shout out to the game devs and everyone who put all the work into this game. It's all hand-drawn art, by the way, I forgot to mention that. Everything is all completely hand drawn. So yeah, big shout out to all them. Unlocked bonus content in the gallery. Have a quick look at that, and if it's, we'll have a look in the gallery and see what it is. So yeah, I really did enjoy this game. It was really fun, quite short, but sweet and to the point. And I thought it might delve into more deeper subjects of maybe of a depressive nature, but it didn't seem to. But yeah, it's a lovely game, really nice. So all this artwork is all hand drawn. It's amazing, really. Apparently there's over 2,000, well over, I think 2,000, I'm not sure, don't quote me on that, but there's a lot of drawings. So apparently we've unlocked some new stuff here. No, we didn't get to see that. So there's obviously other character concept art. Oh, that's cool. Monica ended up getting a makeover. MC Olive, main character, okay. Originally Bruce was going to be a leopard shark. Misha, Toby, Monica, and Guide. We almost had a headless Guide, Powerpuff Girls style. I guess it wouldn't have been too different. Look at the backgrounds. Fishy background thumbnails. That's so cool. It really is a nice game, I do have to say. Short and sweet. So you guys want to know anything about it, you can click the link in the description below. Alright. So yeah, I'm gonna wrap this one up here. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, drop a like, rating, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye for now.